I want to apologize to Cinderwatch, because it's really not that bad of a map. A lot of time has passed since I last badmouthed this place in the last 2 Ballistic videos, and after playing a few more rounds and giving more time to this map, my thoughts have started to turn around. It's still not my favorite. Hammerfall, Skyline, and weirdly K-Zone are some of my favorite maps. But now my hatred towards Cinderwatch is definitely much less than it used to be. Before, I couldn't stand this map, and now, you know, I'll play a few rounds, I'll give it a shot, why not? One of the reasons I wasn't liking Cinderwatch is because the map was so small. It was very hard for me to keep my distance from enemies, and getting good angles felt almost impossible. The layout of this map just wasn't gelling with the playstyle I've developed in Ballistic. Cinderwatch is such a compressed map that it's hard to keep your distance from an enemy. So don't keep your distance. Get in there and do something! I said before that I would only ever buy the Enforcer, but recently I started experimenting with some of the other guns. Not the Reaper, I can't handle that much responsibility, but I started trying out some SMGs and shotguns, and those things made the Cinderwatch experience so much better. Cinderwatch is not made for long-range weapons. You still can use them, it's just not recommended. With all the tight corners, you are infinitely better off using a more close-range weapon. Instead of trying to fight against the confines of the map, I should lean into the strengths of the map and use it to my advantage. Speaking of other weapons, remember when I asked for the minigun to be added? As it turns out, it's already in the game, and it's called the drum gun. With 80 bullets in the chamber, it doesn't matter how bad my aim is, I'm gonna hit something eventually. And it's an expensive weapon, giving me something to strive for in every match. One of the things I was asking for in my last video is already in the game. Maybe those comments were right, maybe I am stupid. Or I'm just having stupid fun on Cinderwatch. Nah, K-Zone's more fun. Let's talk bomb sites. So good. It's such an easy speed plant. I can get the bomb down in like 10 seconds. If I don't lag. There's so much fun geometry here with the tiny ledge with the car, the corner you can hide on, and the middle stall, making speed plants so easy. It's a very cramped space with a lot of personality. And dude, whenever Cafe gets textured, that place is gonna look so nice. I also like how funky the middle is. It's got some weird angles and some fun elevation to it. And then there's B-Site. B-Site is so bad, dude. Why is it so open? Every other part of this map is cramped and confined, in a good way. And A-Site leans into that. But B-Site has almost no cover whatsoever besides these pillars in the far back and this glorious fish thick statue. B's worst offender though has to be this tunnel. This ruins the site. It gives a ridiculous advantage to defenders because attackers have to walk down this whole hallway with nothing to defend themselves. You can try to use smokes or try to bubble your way through the hallway, but it's such a long hallway that those tools barely even help. It literally takes one person to defend all of B-Site. And I know you can technically go into B through mid, but I've said this before, that's so close to defender spawn, you might as well go through there. Look, I know I said I've come around to Cinderwatch, and it's really not that bad of a map. But it still absolutely has one of the worst plant sites. If they could just do something about this tunnel, it would make planting be like an actual viable strategy. Thankfully, I have been hearing whispers through the grapevine that Ballistic is getting an update next week, and also that Cinderwatch is going to be the next map that gets textured, so we'll see if they do anything with this, we'll see. I just wanted to apologize for saying that this map was bad, when in reality, it's really not. It's a fun juxtaposition to the other maps, giving close-range weapons a chance to shine. I'm sorry I made fun of it so much. And while I'm here, I also wanted to apologize for all the false alarms for the Chapter 6 retrospective. I thought for sure it would be done sooner, but I missed the first deadline, and then the chapter ending event got announced, and it looks really cool, and now it feels weird if I don't include it in the video. I'm sorry, I've just been stressing out over this video for the past 2 months, and I just want it to be done right. You get me? It will be out November 29th, 100%. After the event, I'm going to scramble my thoughts together as best I can, add it to the video, and then export and upload it as fast as my internet will allow. Just be patient, just a few more days. I'll see you then.